Um, Sometimes timing doesn't quite work out, and as it relates to an annual meeting. And there's a person that I want to make sure that we recognize because he's going to be probably concluding his work at the end of the calendar year. And this person who's standing with me is Reverend Richard Lucco. When we look at our new structure to be more focused, to be more streamlined, and to be more collaborative, the team that was helping to put that together thought, you know, what we really need is something like a chief ministry officer, somebody who would lace together our 5 new priorities to make sure that the collaboration that the design lends itself to actually was able to take place. And then someone who could weave together our mission and ministry with our conferences. And as that thought came to the fore, I immediately thought of the superintendent of the Great Lakes Conference, Dick Lucco, because his heart is strategic and he gets all the mission things, but he is also a person who lives out of relationships. And when you are trying to lace mission and ministry together across 5 priorities and 11 conferences, it needs to be a person who is deeply trusted and someone who's deeply respected and someone who people like to laugh with and someone who makes people laugh. And so I said, hey, Dick, I'd like to come to Detroit. And about 2 minutes into the conversation, he said, I think I know why you're here. And to me, that was an indication that something was resonating within Dick's own heart already about how he could be used so profoundly in the life of our church moving forward. And so though Dick hasn't yet retired, and I'm not even sure he would ever, he doesn't believe in retirement. I do. But I wanted to make sure that this assembly had an opportunity to thank someone who has been so central to our mission and so central to me in my time in service. So Dick, we don't have a formal citation at this moment in time, but the citation is written on our hearts. We love you, we respect you, we thank God for you.
Thanks, Gary. I was kind of hoping I could just kind of sneak away. I want to say just a couple things. First, I am grateful to you, grateful to God, grateful to this church for the opportunities that I've had to serve. I think it was Woody Allen who said 90% of life is just showing up. And I'm not sure what else I'm good at, but I'm pretty good at showing up. When I became a superintendent, I was looking for an image to help me understand what my job was. And I was reading some things about that kind of job, and the image that came to me was persistent friend. And that's what That's what I've tried to be. And then finally, I would say that my favorite verse in the New Testament is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus, to do good works, which he has prepared in advance for us to do. And so, as I've had opportunities in ministry, I've just tried to assume that those were good works, that God had prepared me in advance to do. And then I've just shown up.